What's up, guys? Welcome back to Picky Garage. Today I'm doing a review of my Continental. These are Pure Contact LS tires with Eco Plus technology. These tires I got in replace of my Continental DWS 06 tires. So pretty much, as you guys probably have seen, I'll do a little tag. I've done 2 reviews of 2 sets of tires. I had the Michelin Energy Saver tires that are original equipment on the Ford Fusion Energy. They are, you know, fuel efficient tires, or they have less friction, or I forget exactly how the tires work, but pretty much it goes into the weight and inertia and friction of how it is to stop the tire, and weight has a lot of, you know, factors in that as well, and it's pretty much to preserve miles per gallon, you know, gas life, or you know, extend the gas range or mileage range with a pair of tires. And believe it or not, these tires actually do it quite well. So I had the Michelin AS's, or the Michelin Energy Saver tires. I did a review on those tires as well. I loved them at first, but after about 20,000 miles, the performance and handling kind of dissipated from those tires. I got around 55,000 miles out of those tires. I probably should have changed them around 45,000 miles, but I hit 45,000 miles in the beginning of summer, and there was really no need for me to change them. But towards the end of 55,000 miles, I kind of needed, or I kind of felt like I was sliding when it rained. Then I got the Continental DWS 06 tires. They were defective for me. I had DWS's before on a Subaru STI, and they were absolutely amazing with all-around handling, performance, and drivability. They were great tires, so I had no issue of, you know, picking up another pair. But the pair that I got actually were defective. Every time that I would drive the car, they would get flat spots, so I would have to drive for about 10 to 15 minutes to get the flat spots out. Other than that, I noticed that the miles per gallon went down kind of by 10 miles per gallon. I normally average around 80 miles per gallon with this car with the Michelin Savers, Energy Savers. With the Continental DWS 06s, I was getting around 55, 60. So maybe it went down 20 miles per gallon. Anyway, they were defective tires, and after doing a whole bunch of things and messing with, you know, the place that changes my tires back and forth, I pretty much took my car up there 4 times and ended up returning them to Continental. Continental has a great return policy, so they actually refunded me my money, and I picked these Pure Contact LS's up, and they were actually $20 cheaper, maybe even $40 cheaper a tire. So I ended up getting money back. With the DWS 06 tires, they have a 50 or 55,000 mile warranty. Sorry for the noise in the background, the neighbor's a little noisy. But these tires actually have a 75,000 mile warranty. They are good in the dry, wet, and snow. And what's really cool about Continentals, let me try to find it. There is a little band on it that says DWS. Once I find it, I can show it to you all. But it pretty much says when the tire, oh, right here, as you see it, it's probably hard to see. Let me get my flashlight real quick for you all. All right. Can you see that right there? DWS. So when the S runs out, that means that the tires are no longer good in snow. When the W wears off, it's no longer good in the wet. And once the D runs off, it's no longer good in the dry conditions. So pretty much you gotta replace the tires. So that's a pretty neat little thing that it has. These also have the Eco Plus technology in them, so pretty much save you on that miles per gallon. My friend has the same exact tires on her Acura TSX, and they have been great tires for her as well. I have put 10,000 miles on these tires. I just had them rotated just because I get my tires rotated with my oil change, and for the Ford Fusion Energi, it's every 10,000 miles. It's a great car. You should see the reviews I've done on this thing. Absolutely love this car as a daily driver. Also love the Taurus Show for daily driver. Great cars. But pretty much my experience with these so far, I haven't had them in snow as of yet, but I have had them in some icy conditions, and they held up great. These tires are 235/45 R18s, 94V, yada yada yada. But with these tires, they are just as good for the miles per gallon. These are actually 1 pound lighter, I believe, than the Michelin Energy Savers, and they, I'm getting the great gas mileage again, around 80 miles per gallon on this car at this time. But also, charging and how far I commute, and right now I'm teleworking a lot, so I'm not driving as much, so that also plays a factor into it. But for handling, these tires are absolutely amazing. I would say they are on par, just up there with the Continental DWS tires. But I do think that after about 20,000 miles with these tires, they kind of lose I wouldn't say lose the handling, just start to, you will notice the difference between the DWS 06s and these tires. But this isn't a, performance vehicle, even though I do like, I take corners kind of fast in this thing just because I'm used to the GT350R. But pretty much as for, tread life, 10,000 miles, these things have worn fine. There's no flat spots or anything wearing unevenly. They were balanced, and my everything was aligned, so they're wearing fine. I just had them, rotated. These tires were on the front. And as you can see, dry, wet, and snow are still there, so these tires are still good in the dry, wet, and snow conditions. They're a good-looking tire. Some people do focus on looks of tire. I do as well. I do put Chemical Guys VRP. I did a review on that. That's my favorite tire shine. That's how I get these tires to look so good. But for the time being, in the first 10,000 miles, I couldn't be happier with these tires. If you guys are considering a new tire, you need a new tire for your Ford Fusion Energi, Ford Fusion Hybrid, any car, or just any other car out there, I would highly recommend the Continental Pure Contact LSs as a superior selection above all other tires, for the mere reason they are very affordable. They have an amazing customer service, one of the best I've ever dealt with. And 3, the 75,000 mile warranty. So that pretty much means if you don't make it 75,000 miles in these tires, they will rebate you, give you a rebate on your next tire. So if they only last for 50,000 miles, they will give you a big discount towards another set of Continental tires for the extra 25,000 miles that you didn't get out of your first pair of Continental Pure Contact LSs. Amazing tire. I like the driving in the wet conditions. It handles amazing. I'm on the road, I feel planted. Dry conditions, I can take corners really nicely. What I love about this car is it is equal weight distribution due to the batteries and being located in the back of the car. So you have the engine up front, batteries in the back, and it really keeps the car planted. And with these tires, I notice that I stop on the dime, pick up speed, it cruises nicely. There's no flat spots that I deal with. It's a smooth ride. The noise, the tires don't put it out or emit any noise. It's a really great running car. With an electric car, you kind of, if the car isn't sealed properly, you will hear a lot of road noises. But these, with the double pane windows and these nice tires with a more of a hard compound, I would say. Soft compounds are for sport tires. It does great. No noise, really no complaints. And if I go another 75,000, well, I guess 65,000 miles, get 65,000 more miles out of these tires, and I still have this car, I will most likely for sure buy another set of Continental Pure Contact tires. I think I pretty much covered everything in this video, guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns or want to hear anything else, you can leave a comment below, and below, and just leave a comment, and let me know if you like these reviews. I can do reviews. I have a lot of cars that come through the garage, and I'm really picky about my stuff, so I like to buy the best things for for my vehicles. So if you want to see more tire reviews for the truck, the sports cars, leave a comment below, and I'd be more than happy to share with you guys. As always, thanks for watching, and I hope you all are staying safe, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos.